Hello everyone and welcome to the demo for Deadly Days Road Trip, a zombie bullet hell, bullet heaven, whatever you want to call it kind of game about trying to survive and loot and do whatever you can. And so yes, we plan our road trip and choose our next destination, collect enough fuel and resources, return to base, manage your inventory and get stronger by combining bits of gear. Of course, you start off fighting during the day, and at night time the zombies get a little bit stronger. So, where do we want to start? We want to start with a decent amount of loot. Field isn't that significant at the moment. I prefer a map which isn't too big, but we'll go to North Town here. There's a good amount of loot and fuel. And all the maps are the same size anyway, so there's no point in going to a smaller map. Or going to the same size map just for the sake of less chances of loot and fuel. So, here we go, we can loot from this car. We've got a knife, excellent, and a little bit of extra fuel. We've got to get this fuel up here fully gauged up before we can move on, because we travel in a bus, and obviously a bus requires fuel to keep moving. We've got dashes. At the moment we're obviously starting off, as often happens in these kind of games, very basically, but as time goes on we can get some more and more gear, more upgrades, more skills, etc. We do want to be leveling up as much as we can from experience, but then loot is arguably the main thing we need. But you can see a big drop down there, which we're going to go grab. And we can get a knife, or we can get a health kit. Heal for 25% of the damage taken after a delay of 5 seconds. As long as no further damage is taken. On receiving damage. Sure. I don't know if we need another knife at the moment, because I don't think we want to really go for melee at the moment. I think we want to kind of be staying in with our range capabilities as much as possible. Shoot this. We do also occasionally get power-ups. I'm still kind of getting to grips with what those are. I've played about half an hour of this game just to get a very basic understanding of what I'm doing. Let's shoot you. Well, we may as well use one and grab another. Some more fuel over here, excellent. We want to stay in here as long as possible, but at some point the tougher zombies will start coming out and that will prove problematic. There's a revolver. Oh, there's something we can shoot here. We'll switch this out, and I'm also going to use that thing straight away, because that brings in all the loot from the surrounding area. It's pretty useful. Our bus is now ready to drive away, but I don't really want to do so just yet, because we're still fairly early on. We can probably get some better things here. A lighter. Hits with marked weapons burn enemies, dealing 40% of the weapon damage over 1.5 seconds. But we can't quite get that to work in terms of space at the moment. So it's going to have to be something we're going to keep for next time. But it's still pretty useful, because burning zombies, having passive damage is useful for obvious reasons. See if there's anything we've missed over in this part of the world. I don't think we've really been around here much. Everything, so we don't want to get too far away from our bus, because our bus is obviously our safety area and is our escape. So the further away we are, the more problematic it will be for us. There we go. We just saw the medikit in action there. It's pretty useful. And as you can see, we're starting to get some tougher zombies now because it's turned to night time. As is a common trope with a lot of zombie games and zombie media in general, nighttime means tougher zombies. Let's not fall down in that water. That doesn't feel inherently very useful for us. I do want to loot this though. Okay, small backpack, that's pretty useful. Some more additional space for us. There's something over here I want. I don't know what it is. Okay, more loot. Another revolver. That's curious. We're getting a little bit stuck on that car. Got a little bit careful. Let's see if we can get a bit more experience here, so that we can keep on leveling up. Because we'll get another loot crate come in for that. Got to watch out for that jumping fellow. That's for sure. Right, a dart increases the fire rate of marked weapons by 15%. Or we can get a better health kit by upgrading it straight away. Excellent. That's what we want. I mean, our loot is not spectacular, but at least some of it's pretty useful. Right, let's go over this way. And then we're going to try to loop back down towards our bus, looting anything we can along the way. Like that. We're already fueled up, ready to go. So that's not too bad at all. I will need a better weapon for the next round though, I think. Preferably like a shotgun or something would be useful. Another boxing glove. I don't know how useful the boxing glove is going to be for us really. I think it's probably time for us to make our exit soon. Although we do have a good amount of health kits, so we probably can stay out a little bit longer. But the tougher zombies are coming now. I think we'll just make our exit here. But first, let's at least get this loot here. Because it's something else for us. If nothing else, it's just a little bit of extra scrap. There we go. So, DPS of 19, we did about 5,000 damage. It's not bad. Now, we've got a revolver, fast firing, long reload time. I want to put this in, that gives us some more space. I guess we should repair this pistol and get this upgraded. We don't have space to carry both the revolvers, but I would like to get them repaired if nothing else. So I'm going to sell whatever else I don't need at the moment. Repair you. Sell the boxing gloves because I don't think I need them. And repair this. You can be upgraded to a nice blue revolver, which is obviously better than green. I haven't actually tried the revolvers. So let's try the blue. Let's try this, shall we? This needs to go there. This can go here. It can be upgraded with the lighter. And because it's fast firing, that should work in our favour. We're going to go to Little Italy next. There's not much loot here. Oh no, we go to East Town first. Still not much loot there at all. But it's better than nothing, I suppose. We probably should have planned our further destination a little bit more. I said this is my first time trying the revolver. Well, it is quite fast firing, but it really depends how long the reload is. If the reload is really long, it can prove quite problematic. There's some fuel for us, that's good. No. No jumping me for you, please. No. Just want to search this car. Nice thing is you don't have to do it all in one go, you can kind of come back to it if you feel it's not safe enough to kind of stay around there. Lots of fuel up there, that's good. The more fuel we get, the better, obviously. Grab this. More fuel up here, which is wonderful. But I do want to keep getting myself more experience to get more and more gear. But let's grab that. Grab as much as we can here, while it's still relatively peaceful around the map. But there isn't, like the map said, there's not much loot here at all. So we're going to be a little bit careful. Up in the top left, I'm looking for those blue icons. Blue indicates loot and yellow is fuel, I believe. So anywhere I can get some more loot, the better. Let's stick around, make sure we understand what's coming in through here. A knife, a balloon pump, or some roller blades. Movement speed might be nice. Balloon pump, weapon damage up is nice. But in terms of actually putting things everywhere, it's a bit tough because you have to plan these things. But we'll take the balloon pump for now, and then later on we can hopefully get some more baggage space and actually use it a bit more effectively. We're doing pretty well in terms of fuel, so I don't think we need to worry too much about that. But I do want to keep looting as long as possible here. Baseball bat, that's not bad. Bus is ready to go, but let's keep looting as long as we can. Another balloon pump. What we really need is storage space. Because at the moment we don't really have any extra storage space, and we can really do with some. We will start heading back towards the bus, but we'll see if there's any more loot we can grab along the way. That's fine. There's some loot over here that I can see. The grenade is doing some damage, which is useful. But again, there's not much loot on this map. It's mostly just fuel here. We're getting at least some additional scrap though, which is useful. But I'm willing to stay out here as long as possible, because if we don't keep on looting, we're going to struggle to actually make any meaningful progress. Another pistol. But again, we don't really have the space to put these things. I think we're pretty much out of things we can loot now. So let's head back towards the bus. We certainly don't need more fuel. I don't think we can get any benefit from... I don't think we get any benefit from picking up additional fuel, but there is some loot down here. So we'll try grab it. Okay, we've leveled up, excellent. Please give me some storage space. There's some storage space. A scope might be useful. Range of marked weapons by 50%. Or a sawn off. Oh no, I need the storage space really. It's going to have to go there, I think. Which technically means I can bring the... pistol in, I think. But it's in my stash and I can't take it out right now. So I don't think we can do so this time. We'll just get this loot here. And then we're going to need to get out of here. Let's go. To the bus. Oh, we're stuck. We're stuck. We're stuck. We're stuck. That's not good. Oh boy, we've got such little health. Time for us to leave. In a hurry. Oh. Survived with a slither of life there. Although probably we would have been okay because we had the ability to probably get more health with our health kit. So repair this pistol and this pistol. Put these two together. Then put these two together. That makes a blue pistol. That can go there. So at least we can dual wield now. The problem is this bloom pump. Oh, we can make something work here actually. If we go this here, and we can put the bloom pump there. I don't know if that cancels out the lighter though. I don't think it does. We can repair this though. If we sell the other stuff. There's quite a lot to repair it. But then we can make this better. And that's only going to make our pistol better overall. Excellent. Okay, so on to Little Italy, because that's our only choice. Loot is again... there's not much of it around, that's for sure. Let's see what we can do. We are now dual wielding, which is excellent. Including this pistol, which is pretty strong by the looks of things. But it does mean that we're not only relying on one particular gun, so because they'll reload at different points, which is pretty good for us actually. Again, I don't know what those power-ups do, I kind of just have to guess. More fuel, excellent. Again, there's a real lack of loot here from what I can tell. So probably the best thing we can do for ourselves is actually hang around and kill things just to get the additional experience from them. But let's ensure we at least have enough fuel first. And once we have enough fuel, we can go from there, I would say. Grab as much experience as possible. There's not much around here, from what I can tell. So let's just go back the way we came. Picking up some experience as we go. Grab these bits. It's probably, yeah, there's more stuff over this way from what I can tell. There's plenty of stuff over this side of the map from what the map is showing. So we'll hang around here for a bit because we want to be around the kind of loot proximity if possible. Let's just hang around here. What do we got? Fireworks adds 20% chance to marked weapons to explode. No, I want the additional storage space. Because storage allows us to have some more upgrades and more kind of allows us to put more into our marked weapons. I think that'd be useful. Ooh, a shotgun. I do like shotguns. Problem is, at the moment we're dual wielding, and if we use a shotgun, we can't dual wield. We can only because shotguns require 2 hands, obviously. There's not much more we can do there. It's now turning night, so we'll be a little bit careful. Fuel, we're kind of getting where we need to be. But again, let's just keep moving around as quickly as possible. And grabbing what we can. You can shoot these barrels. There we go. Wasn't a very good shot there, but you can at least do so. Shoot this as well. Move out the way of this. Some more fuel there. We're starting to get a little bit overwhelmed here. Let's get through that gap in the buildings. Go up here, grab this. There's a lot of experience around here. I'd like to take advantage of that so I can get some more loot. Okay, so the flares coming in, that's good. So we want to stay around here. Ooh, a lot more storage space. Let's go for... I don't know if you can be rotated. Excellent, you can go there. Storage space will be very useful for us in the future. Let's go get away from you. Okay, we've got enough fuel now. Excellent. We'll make our way back, looting what we can along the way. Big lads over there. They just tend to like throw up at you, so it's not too bad. Generally, you can avoid them if you're being smart about it. I will keep on looting for a little bit longer though, especially as we do have our medkit with us, so we can buy ourselves some time. But it's probably time for us to leave soon though. I'm trying to shoot that barrel without success. Okay, probably time for us to leave. Oh, if we can get at least one more loot crate, that'd be good. I want to shoot that, but I can't really. Okay, there's a flare here. We're going to have to get it and then get out quickly. Come on, spawn in, thank you. Ooh, a double shot. I do like the double shotguns, I'll be honest. It's going to have to go in our stash for now. But now it's time for us to leave. Let's get this fueled up if we can. There we go, we made it out. Excellent. Damage per second of 84, 3 levels up. Only one item looted. Yeah, it's not a big loot area. Let's repair this shotgun. I think we'll actually switch these out. I'll keep them nearby in case we need them. However, I think if I move things around a little bit... I don't know... Okay, I can't double stack these things, unfortunately. It'd be lovely if I could. Oh no, put that back in. Yeah, you can't... Okay, we're going to go with the shotgun. I think the shotgun will be better, actually. Into Little Italy. There's such a lack of loot everywhere. So we're going to have to do this via experience and the loot we get from our drops. Because I don't see really what else we can do. But we get to experience the shotgun for the first time. The shotgun's fun. And does actually set fire to other people, which is pretty cool. Somewhere around here there's some fuel. There we go. Okay, we should be paying a bit more attention to what's going on. We're already being slightly swarmed there. But we do have our medkit to help us, that's for sure. Arguably the shotgun's probably a little bit worse than what we had before. But I just like the way that it shoots, really. Ow. Right, let's try and get some more loot. Or at least some more fuel. There's some more fuel there. Let's head down this way. Some more fuel, some more stuff here. Scope, that could be useful. I think that increases the range of our gun, even if it is something like a shotgun, which naturally don't really use scopes or not really long range weapons, but we'll see. Okay, let's go get some more stuff. There's more stuff down here by the looks of things. Let's go over to here. There's another hit, that's unfortunate. But we do have means of healing. which is useful. It's going to start turning nighttime soon, then we've got to be a little bit careful of such a thing. And make sure we have enough fuel to get out of here. If things get out of control quickly, which they could easily do. Let's loot this. Still don't have quite enough fuel just yet. There's generally less zombies in this part of the world because we haven't really been over here that much. So that's pretty good. Plenty of loot around here. Whether it actually has any, proper loot inside is another question. It might just have fuel, but it's better than nothing. There's another scope, that's good. We can get our scope upgraded. Another revolver. If we get another revolver, then we can double up again. And arguably the revolver would be better than the shotgun. Because we haven't really found any additional shotguns just yet, unfortunately. As much as I would like to. Okay, let's shoot this. Bus is ready to go, which is good. Or what's in here? A balloon pump, which is weapon damage up, which is very useful. Sawn off, I don't think we need. We'll take the balloon pump. We can put it with the other one here, actually. In fact, we can get it to upgrade already, which is pretty good. Okay, the fuel. We can probably afford to hang around and loot a little bit more. But it's probably time for us to go pretty soon here. Thankfully those dashing lads only have so much range to them. Yeah, it's definitely time for us to go now, but we will loot this on the way past. No. Yeah, time to go to the bus. We're getting a little bit overwhelmed here. Stash. There's the bus. Oh, there is some loot just here though. If we can, we'll grab it and then we'll go. It's just some extra scrap that probably wasn't worth hanging around for, unfortunately. Okay, just about made it out there. Good. Less damage, less kills overall, less level ups. It's better than nothing though. Right. Let's repair these scopes. We're going to need a bit more scrap. So I guess we'll have to sell that revolver, which is unfortunate. But increasing the range would be pretty useful. That being said, trying to actually fit it in somewhere could be problematic. Let's just rearrange things so we know that they all work. So you go there, that's fine. Your scope goes there. Light I want to put here. Yeah, because we want that shotgun to be as good as possible. It does mean though that we don't have space for this, unfortunately. We don't have space for our medkit, which I think we do need, unfortunately. Scope there. It just means the lighter. We can't do anything with the lighter at the moment. Would I prefer to have the range or the burn damage? I think I prefer to have the burn damage, but the scope is a lot better. We'll try the scope and we'll see if we can get some more things along the way. Right, on to Pixel Woods. Pixel Hills even. Close enough. Pixel Hills, Pixel Woods. We've got to clear a highway. Fine, I wasn't expecting this. I guess we just have to hang around here. Let's at least try to clear this one before everyone starts swarming in. I don't even think there's any loot here. I think it's just a general kind of attacking jobby. My hope is that we can at least get some experience from here. There's a lot of zombies coming in. Right, I think we've got 2 more obstacles to clear. Let's try to get around to this one if we can. I think we can get the 2 end ones done, and the middle one shouldn't be anywhere near as bad. Hi there. Okay, middle one's done, excellent. Oh, there's some fuel there, we're going to need that, because I presume we need to actually be able to, you know, fuel up the bus and keep driving. could prove problematic. Just going to try and get in the middle here and at least start to get this done. We're not going to be able to stay there though, because they would just be absolutely swarmed by all these zombies. But we should be able to get some more experience here, which is good. No, leave me alone. We just need to kind of kite them around a little bit. I don't mind taking a little bit of damage here and there, but we can stay around here and hopefully do some more work. Can we get it done? We can, good. Okay, we need a bit more fuel. Fine. I'm sure we can get some more fuel from somewhere. Another baseball bat. Bus is ready to go. This is probably somewhere we don't want to hang around too much. But I want that crate. I want that crate. Oh no, no, get out of there. And we're dead. I was too greedy. I was going for the crate. Well, we made it to stage 5 out of 8. That's not bad. Final rating of 26. So days survived 5. 915 kills. Max threat of 14. And these apples you can use to upgrade yourself. So you can go and over to here. And you can see I've already done a little bit here. So I had a bit faster speed, faster reflexes. Let's keep going for some more health, because health is always useful. And our remaining 10 can go into loot range as well. But I'll tell you what, I think we'll leave things there, as I've really rather enjoyed this. This is Daily Days Road Trip even, and I rather enjoy it. I do like bullet hell games. They've been a recent addition to games I've really rather enjoyed. This one's a bit different, which I quite like. It's not so much focused on like gods giving you abilities and powers, but it's just about someone going around looting places during a zombie apocalypse, and that's quite cool, I think. Link downstairs in the description if you want to try it yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.